So was it not a game that got pushed back several times? We live in an era where games getting pushed back 6 times. It comes out and still fuck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
What's the difference? What's the difference? You not listening about Cyberpunk?
No.
Okay.
But that could be used as an example, though.
It got pushed back 1,000 times. It still came out shitty.
And honestly, there's no excuse for that, though. There's no.
It was amazing. I can't.
It is great now.
But see, that shouldn't have happened though.
Yeah,
that shouldn't have happened. The problem is that shouldn't have happened. Like you shouldn't have this much time, and you still couldn't find the balance to attract the
I'm looking at my bad. Go ahead.
Like you couldn't find the perfect balance to attract the right demographic, a good wide variety of demographics with a game, and it's like it's not even about it being a bad game. It just it didn't work. It wasn't complete. Like you can't sell me something. You can't advertise to anybody.
Take a world of games taking this time to come out and still being fucked, or would you take a time where there's hella games coming out? And they might be fucked because you're taking the same risk.
Well, okay, but what year? So what's distinguishing? What's distinguishing?
Okay, you had 360, you had PS3,
right?
You've been in GameStop where you were like picking up games, you didn't know what the fuck it was, you flipped it over, this looks kind of cool,
right? Casual pickup.
We don't. How many games did you not actually cop?
Hey,
how many
real
games
quick.
Did you know weren't actually good or not bad? So
real quick, y'all remember them like
options? That's what we're missing. The option. We're missing the option.
Y'all remember them like small little piles where they had like $5 games, $10 games, bro.
Kingdom Hearts, bro. When I was a kid,
you don't know the shitty.
all that other gas.
And now we live in an era where it's only trailers and shit. So why not make the trailers?
There's no more demos for real.
Not even that. You didn't go
demos.
to GameStop and base the game completely off of the case.
No.
Are we not guilty of that?
I did when I was a kid. Yeah.
When I was a kid, yeah, and it was more of a trust thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the trust was there. It looked cool. I can trust. I can trust Sucker Punch to make, Sly Cooper. I can trust fucking,
Oh, you went in there on like, oh, this is made by such and such. No, you were like going down each rack of games, like, damn, this look kind of fire. Damn, this look kind of
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my point. So I feel like my whole thing is like they should everybody should just start putting out games, because now that we have the options, we also can't sit there and share the same opinions as niggas. So if we all play Kingdom Hearts 3 this year and we all play Elden Ring this year, we all gotta go on YouTube and the same thing, like Elden Ring is the greatest game of this year, but it has these flaws, and we all like, okay. Versus just like, you played this kind of gem, this random shit that you found, and you went and looked it up on YouTube, and it's some nigga with no views or nothing for real, like, this game is great, and you go click another nigga, this game's ass, and you're like, I gotta fuck with this shit, like, you know what I mean?
It's your speed. It feels like
it's your speed, but like, I feel like we're now in an era where it's like we're all waiting for the same games.
Yeah.
We're all jumping on YouTube, looking up top 10 games coming out this year, and we're all waiting for anticipating the 3 Final Fantasies and the new Call of Duty and the new and
you know what makes it sickening too? You know what makes it sickening? Go ahead.
How about the people like me, like all right, my even though I've played a wide variety of games.
Because me and you feel the same on a lot of shit, bro. When it comes to like the production and just like being like what we get out of a game, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We don't expect masterpieces.
But that was some games, so that's what I'm saying.
Even us, like the hardcore, we approach certain games with like
a typical gamer.
I'm looking at straight.
A typical gamer can turn into
straight actually looking like kind of fun. I ain't gonna hold.
But that's what I'm trying to get y'all. That's what I'm trying to get y'all mind. Yeah, straight with the cat.
Yeah.
But
definitely
what I'm trying to get y'all
that.
to realize is that like boom, there's a hardcore gamer, there's a casual gamer, but the casual gamer might go hard for the game they like. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't get to finish what I was saying.
So the hardcore gamer is complete in every game. You fuck with any game. You fuck with most games, and you're trying to finish them to the best of their ability.
Because that's what
can do the 2 playthroughs of Borderlands and be cool, but play something like Devil May Cry or something
that's the missing gap though, because
I don't know, like something like Kingdom Hearts and unlock the ultimate weapon and feel accomplished or some shit.
You gotta think though.
And that's
But think that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like,
Okay.
he put that heart and soul into that game, but he's not willing to do that with any other game.
But so boom, that
he's
sucks
still
though.
casual.
But that sucks though because these games had this extra content, just this extra stuff to be finished. Not even necessarily DLC to be finished.
Why does that suck though?
Because
that's there for you though. Is that not? Would you not argue that's not there for y'all?
it is, but it could be spread. No, actually, I'll take that back. It's not necessarily meant for people that's like us, people that's gonna go to great lengths for almost every game.
Isn't for the next the nigga that wants to.
They make that part of the game. It's not.
That's only for niggas like me and him.
But you
You
gotta.
want to go a step further, correct?
Yeah, facts.
So would you not argue like even in shit like Dead Space? Like niggas is not finna keep going through that. That game is difficult.
Yeah.
Niggas not finna keep going through Dead
Who
Space
about to hunt down that pistol?
to get the hand cannon that one shot.
One shot
You
everything.
have to go through hell to do that shit, bro.
You literally got to go through damn near all the games.
Yeah, I just had to think about that.
It could be, I don't know. It could be Razzie who really fucks with Dead Space, and he that's the only game we ever see him actually completed on the hardest difficulty and actually put some work into it. Like,
Right.
You never know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I guess my thing would be is
it
just
goes
like.
back to my argument. That's why niggas should just put out games because then we all find games we fuck with that we put our time into and that we now can try and recommend to our friends. Now it's just like, should you play that Elden Ring?
Okay, so
Hey, y'all like strategy games?
yeah, facts, big facts. I'm big
Darkest
tails.
Dungeon.
Like, I wanted to get into
I ain't tried
XCOM,
it.
right?
It's
Like,
hard as fuck. I can't beat it.
Because I
bro.
like
It's
the
hard.
idea of
It's
XCOM,
hard,
so I
but it's
almost
wild.
bought the.
Yeah, I got XCOM too.
I have XCOM, and I seen you play XCOM.
Which
and
one or two?
I think it was 2. I've seen you play XCOM too.
You wanna know something crazy? But thanks to the difficulty, I never beat 1, and I don't play hella more time in the 1 than 2.
Hold on, my point is, I've seen you play that style of game, and you know Valkyrie Chronicles is just like
Yeah, that's
almost
that's
bought
the
Valkyrie
best.
Chronicles
Yeah.
because I kind of wanted to test it out. Like it's just kind of how it is. But we came from that generation where we went into GameStop and was like, this kind of looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to try this. Like I'm willing to see if I fuck with this game or not.
So
And so my whole to wrap it up.
We got from that.
Yeah, exactly. So my whole point is, if niggas just put out shit, because it kind of don't matter at this point, if we're being honest, if it's complete or not. Because we live in a world with patches. We live in a world with betas and alphas.
we live in a world with
And it's gonna happen
DLCs.
regardless, we're having AAA titles.
I shouldn't pay for 60, and I
But
can't
they're
even
not.
do the story mode.
But that's okay.
That's
Yeah,
not
like
That's where my compromise
there has to be
comes
some
in.
compromise there.
That's where my compromise comes in though. Y'all console gamers. It's not like that on Steam. It's not like that on PC. Those games that are
Why
coming
should
out
we
with
have to go to
beta
Steam though?
Y'all shouldn't.
Why couldn't that
I'm
be
not arguing
equal
that.
to
I'm
the
saying that
console?
We need a
Like
medium ground.
We need a
It's
medium.
like-
Yeah,
They
we
need
need
to
a-
bring that, like essentially a Steam too. But okay, boom. The PlayStation shit you subscribe to that you was talking about. That's them challenging the Xbox
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass, which was by far better than Play Now.
Yeah, of course.
It was by far better.
Of course.
It was, from the jump on Xbox, you were getting the AAA titles when they came out.
Yep.
You weren't getting that on PlayStation. Now they trying to match that. So we need to get to the point where we're matching PC.
Yeah.
Because on Steam, those games in beta, those games in alpha, you're not paying 60. You're not paying you're paying 10. And like you're paying 10 to get access to the beta, and it's yours when it comes out. Like, you know what I mean? But if you wait till it comes out, you're paying like 30 or whatever the fuck they set it at. And like if it's an indie game, you're for sure not paying 60.
Yeah.
You're paying 60 for AAA titles. I'm talking Call of Duty. I'm
That
talking
was a
Bioshock.
AAA title I bought.
No,
You
that's what I'm
got
saying. So
titles on here?
that's
I-
how it is. AAA titles you're
Right.
paying 60 for.
I didn't need the pressure.
I should still but still though, like bro, listen though. I understand patches. I understand like needing to tweak a game, needing to add to a game. But at the end of the day, we still getting charged for incomplete games. Like, bruh, think about how many games is incomplete and we getting DLC packs. I don't mind you patching the game to make it better and more functional.
Do you not feel me that?
No, I completely
What
understand.
they want, because I'm not saying that the games that take time will come out bad.
So then,
They
okay.
come out good. So
Following up on that then.
if we're rolling the dice, hold on, let me wrap it up. So if we're rolling the dice anyway, Would it not be better to roll the dice where we have multiple games and they either will come out shitty or they won't, or you might like them or you won't, and also they get updated through patches if
Right.
they do succeed, versus we have
Oh my God,
two
lighter.
options of a game.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. As a guy who, as a hardcore gamer,
I think we're spoiled.
no. Listen, as a hardcore.
Ooh, I wouldn't
That-
agree with that, bro. Spoiled isn't like the quality of the games we get. Ain't no
I think
fucking
we're
way.
spoiled into how things can be handed to us.
All right, listen. I shouldn't be paying $65.
Yeah, bro. I need
That's
if you're gonna be charging me, if you're gonna be charging me these prices, yeah.
I'm about to talk to y'all like a businessman, alright?
If you gonna be
Real
charging me,
talk.
no. There ain't no there ain't no excuse for that shit.
What?
You bought it and then played it. You bought you.
There ain't no excuse for that shit.
And guess what?
The debate.
Guess what you did? What did you do, Slink?
I ain't playing.
Dang.
I ain't playing. Like I waited so long for that patch, I forgot I had the game.
But no, there's other games that you played that were fucked,
trying to burn?
and it got passed.
What?
I think you trying to say, are you trying to
And
stab
we
me?
can easily just go ahead and go
man.
to whatchamacallit.
Alright, he got me because Borderlands 3, I took the time and I waited for
It's
that
not a game you
motherfucker.
played that was like if it get updated, it'd be decent, and then get updated.
If I thought that,
What game have you not played that got updated? I mean, you can name games you haven't played, but you can't say there isn't a game.
no, there isn't a game that hasn't
Oh,
had.
this shit is busted. What's
There-
up with
yeah,
these
nah,
glitches? And
there-
it's like, what? And you like,
There hasn't had a game. Yeah, nah, there hasn't had a game I've come across where an update hasn't been beneficial
Oh, nah,
for.
Star
it. There's
Wars.
not a like.
Battlefield 2, they left us thank
There's
you.
not an update I'm like negatively looking upon. Any type of update
but it
adds to the
failed.
value of the game.
That was a weird occasion because it failed, and then
They
and
dug
then-
it out
and
the
then- and then it-
grave.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did that shit. I don't know how they did that shit, bro. That shit was like a Tom Brady type of play. Like how they bring that game back.
But 2K16, when they made that patch, it was the perfect 2K.
yeah.
Like the perk, they patched the perk up. Like that was
That's
the
what I'm
perfect
saying. So
2K.
we spoiled because that didn't happen. That did not happen.
But see,
that did not happen. I
You
know
would-
you remember. Stop.
you-
Hold on, time out. I know
Go
you
ahead, go
remember
ahead, go ahead.
Black Ops 1, the glitches, and all that shit. It took
Oh.
40 for it to get patched. When it got patched,
But that was for fun,
and
though.
You barely experienced it. You barely experienced it.
Those were fun though.
that was for fun. Like if it's not a game breaking glitch, it can stay in the game. Like I'm not asking for a perfect game. If it don't prevent me from enjoying the game how it's intended and how it's designed, then I can't have too much.
There's nothing we can do about that as gamers. That's where
No,
the
that's
company-
where the designers come into
That's where
play.
the company.
It's a ride.
But what I'm saying
I don't
is,
like this
you
music.
need a renaissance, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
believe the renaissance starts with people
like
just
one of
dropping
his
the
songs.
shit. Think about
Man.
it. Okay,
All right,
look at it from a
but
music
let me get
context.
you
Look at it
hit.
like
But let me
music.
get you hit. I
Think
never
about it.
paid.
Let me get you hit. Let me get you hit.
But,
Let me get you hit.
alright, but listen, I never paid 65 for my Call of Duty.
Oh
And I
god.
got stuck at the second mission and I couldn't have a multiplayer.
Oh shit, my fault. I didn't even know the cup was
But I'm
right
looking
there.
at, bro. but
Damn,
I'm looking
Marco,
at
you
it-
left your
I'm
Chick-fil-A
looking at it
cup.
like
Is he
some
passed that on the couch
and
over there,
nowadays,
bro?
You can record the shit in your basement, on your computer or
He tapped
phone,
out, bro. So
and drop the shit.
down for the count.
And it's gonna be a select niggas that fuck with it and niggas who don't fuck
It's
with
10
it.
seconds,
And they can fuck
Yeah,
with it.
that's a
because-
wrap, bro. You failed the quick time event, Marco.
I know that doesn't work.
Listen. They can fuck with your music. Even though it's shitty quality, they can fuck with it just because of the beat. They can just fuck with it. So
But that's
what I'm
not
saying.
getting into
No,
the.
I bought your album and it didn't work. It was none of my TV players. That was the problem.
But that can
Yeah, like.
Like, but listen, it wasn't on the disc, so I couldn't take it back.
We're talking about modern day gaming. This is modern day. This is modern day shit. This is modern shit. This is my whole point.
So I
They
paid
need
for
to-
your album and you
Yes.
didn't play?
No, I'm saying you're paying modern day. In modern day, you're paying that money for that shit, and we need to go back to back in the day where we dropped multiple games, not caring what the fuck is going on. Like make it.
Okay,
we
okay,
make it-
okay. Wait. I just thought of something perfect.
They're telling us
Wait.
that these games are done, right? Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between you actually thinking your game is done?
Really checking 7 done when he's done playing.
What I'm saying is, though, like if I create a game, right, I genuinely create a game, and I think that is done, and I drop it, and then niggas play and they're like, okay, these are the problems with it, and I gotta fix it, right? When I dropped it, it was innocent, right?
But you as a developer should know.
No.
There's no way.
A AAA title.
A AAA title?
Would you blame an anime studio for an anime coming out bad?
Yes. Like how? Wait. Hold on.
Listen, Trey. No, let me.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah.
What I get mad at is like, all right, let's say the anime drop, right?
The anime being bad overall.
No. Hold up, G. Hold up, G.
It's hella shit to go into it. It's not just
Hold
the
up,
game.
G.
Like they can't.
Hold up, G. That's like, all right, they dropped the anime, right? First episode come out, then they dropped the first 10 minutes in the second episode, and then I gotta wait till next year to get to the third episode, or in the second half of the second episode. Like yes, I would be upset.
I need all of that concisely right now. Like it's not hard.
I paid.
It's not hard. Yeah, I paid money.
Top dollar. I paid top dollar video game price
because
I agree with y'all.
and you gotta think there's a jump.
Nowadays,
They used to be $40, bro.
Y'all paying $70 for incomplete games. And so because of that, y'all disagreeing with the fact that I say that they should drop more games. But also, it's a supply and demand now. Think about it. He's paying $70 for games. We don't have to pay. We still got PS4s. We paying $60. He's paying $70.
Y'all still buying them games and shit though.
He's paying $70.
So they're gonna keep making them.
It's a supply
like
and demand.
that.
They don't have shit on PS5.
Yeah,
and
They don't have shit on
that
it.
plays into it too. It's too many people. It's too many people actually like buying these games and buying into that. No matter like if you
But
stick
if
to
they
the true
drop
path,
50
because. But here's the thing: all these games that you're talking about that are dropping, if we looking at it from a realistic standpoint, they clones. Like, think about how many battle royales there are
That's
now.
not the problem. We can't say that it wasn't clones back then. But we can say that there were so many games.
But they were able to distinguish themselves though.
There were so
Nowadays,
many
games lack that though. Go
You
ahead.
can't say that because you know why? It goes back to what I was saying. There were so many games in GameStop that you played shit that I've never played. I've played shit that you've never played. Slink's played shit that we never played. That's how many random fucking games is in GameStop that we can each individually go and like, oh, this looks cool. I'm gonna buy this. It's $5. This $10. Like that because the GameStop at that time used games.
That's
like,
literally how it was.
That's literally how it was, right? But then you had the wall of this just came out.
Right.
You're like, ooh, 60, 50. Really, it was 50. I remember that. It was like 55, and then like
That was a good time. That was still kind of highway robbery, but
I ain't never buy my own game, bro, until I start working at McDonald's, bro.
But my point is, right?
that's real.
All
right, till I got my first job at Kroger's, I wasn't buying shit.
Speaking at the time, you could experience like. Did you play Onimusha?
Any of them?
Me and you played Onimusha.
Yup.
Was that the first PlayStation game you played?
No.
Was it in any of the top 5 first PlayStation games you played?
Depending on which one, yeah, I could probably confidently pull it up there. Maybe you know
That's
what?
your top 5 favorite, but was it like if we're talking like the
First
first game you played,
One of
second
the
game,
first.
third, 4 or 5?
Oh.
Was it in that first 5 games that you ever played on PS2?
No.
No, it was me and Raji's first gameplay, but somehow me and him share that, so that's my point. That like they had so many games and we didn't know if they were shitty. Because it might be a game on that show that nobody fucking played. Nobody picked up.
Right,
This is
right,
cool.
right.
It probably was a game niggas picked up. Like,
Have
fuck
you
this.
You wouldn't
heard
even
of
know.
Time Splitters before we told you about it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have not known about it until he
Off the
showed me,
internet,
and
though.
I seen
Yeah,
that. I'm
Right,
like,
he didn't until we told him about it. So that's my point.
and that showed me. I'm
if
like,
we
yeah, that
didn't
game
know where
crazy.
Where they dropped the game. I get y'all don't want to pay those prices, and that's something they would have to figure out. But I'm saying it would be so much better if they just was putting out games. And it don't, you can't say like, okay, this game is incomplete because we're getting AAA titles that we've been waiting years for that aren't complete. So what about this game we never heard of that just dropped and it's not complete? But it has potential and it can update.
If it okay.
All
All right, boom. But if it has potential, though,
Pacific dealership,
wait.
and buy a 0 mile a 0 mile accord.
If it's got potential, you have to realize that potential. There should be no reason to half-ass it.
You waited years for this, or 2 years. You waited a year for this. You waited for this next, the third installment of this game, and it comes out and you hate it, and you salty.
No, it don't work.
That sound like a Kingdom Hearts 3,
that's the
like.
argument I have. Not that it's shitty. Not that it wasn't as good as the last one or the last game they put
Yeah, I
out.
was at the bottom.
It's the fact that I'm about
That's
that
why I
Honda
can't say
Accord.
I
I drove that
got
bitch
it.
200 miles. That bitch broke down.
But could you not put that in the
That's
same
how I
category
feel
as
like
it
that. I can't see
being
how
buggy or like all type of shit? Like it fits in the category of it's not a complete game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
And it's
Like-
like shit. I would rather take the risk because either way the games aren't going to be complete.
So you would rather take the
We're
risk?
We're getting it all. We're getting it time and time again now.
Sure.
Even with every AAA
yeah.
title that has dropped has not been good. Halo Infinite.
That was super let down because that's like an exclusive right there for them.
The last, you was just talking about New Vegas. Like the last Fallout was fucking garbage.
Oh, 76?
Yeah.
76, yeah, that shit flopped.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, for
Goldie.
sure.
Like think about every last AAA title that came out. Is
The last four, like, Call of Duty.
terrible.
We
Call
had-
of Duty is folded.
We had, bro, and it's crazy because we had a cutoff point at some point, bro. We had a cutoff point when these games started losing that, like,
But you remember
that
when
dedicated, like, fan base, that dedicated, like, attention.
remember
You know
when
what I'm
Call of
saying?
Duty was optional. Call of Duty was optional. That's what made it so cool.
Now Call of
It was
Duty's the
shooter game to
standard.
Scratch your fix, like you know what I mean. To scratch your little itch. Like,
Yeah.
I'm playing all of these other fucking games, and I want to come back to Call of Duty, and maybe be the top of the leaderboard today. Like
Now niggas come at you like, what do you play? Call of Duty, and then you throw some random, like, obsolete game at them. They don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
now, except for single player games.
And that sucks because that's people missing out, bro. That's people missing out.
But
I will agree. There is gems and there is games that need to be created and shit like that. But people missing out, like people are fucking missing out, and I don't want people to miss out.
Steam though, like Steam's updated every day, and there's so many games that just drop, and so many like different shit. And,
Yeah.
and I hate that the consoles miss out on that because that's what it should really be. It should be a bunch of games dropping at different prices. AAA's deserve to be $60 because they have the branding, the commercials, the ads, all that behind it. $60. Why not? They're paying for you to see. For you to buy this fucking game.
I got a question.
Like, the indie niggas not paying for that.
Yeah.
You just happen to click on that category and scroll through the shit a couple
see it
times and
later.
seen the game and bought it.
I got a question. What level, like, how cheap can I get a functioning PC that's not gonna fold? Like you know how, like, let's say the new Call of Duty came out. Is that
Okay, you gotta put it in. Okay, so in PC you gotta put it in simpler terms. So are you talking about running Fortnite at medium graphics? That's a simple way of putting it.
Yep. Or how about this?
Get what I get, and it was a little over a band if you count the monitor.
Or actually, I got a better question for you. Damn, I gotta spend a band over a band?
Yeah, you gonna have to for a PC. You
Slightly,
gonna have
maybe like
to.
1,200.
Damn.
You gonna have to, cuz.
And this
Just
is
for me to cop the new Call of or the new Battlefield and it don't look like trash on it.
yes.
And that's like if it runs like properly.
I can't afford that. That's like
Real
right out of my
talk.
tax
Oh
bracket.
shit.
But also, you
Real
won't have to. It's
talk.
not like you have to buy the next console next year, in the next 5 years.
I mean, at this
have
point,
to
you don't
do-
have no choice though.
Like my shit,
They're
I
not
haven't
giving
played
us
my
any
shit in over a year
option.
Because I haven't played my shit in over a year. Guess what? My shit, I know my CPU, the CPU that I spent like $400 on, that is the most like expensive part in my computer. I know that shit's lasting me for the next 5 years. Like I know that, so it depends on that. It depends on shit like that. It depends on what you're willing to cut back on and not. So I know the CPU is very important. So I grabbed one that's gonna last me the next 5 years. It's not the newest generation. It's like 2 generations behind now actually, but it's gonna last me the next 5 years, and it's very good for now. And then like really what I took the drawback on was my memory, because you got 2 different forms of memory. You got the memory in your graphics card, which is for games, and you got the memory in general, which is for like your photos and videos and shit. So I cut back on those 2. Like because I can upgrade. Also, you can upgrade anytime. So you just spin the rack, I'm saying it's over rack with the monitor because the monitor is like $200. So it's a really under rack, but to get a monitor is gonna be like $150, $200. Like unfortunately, and then like I got my keyboard and mouse for free.
Oh damn, yeah, I forgot.
So that's another like $50-$30 you gotta consider, which let's just round it up to 100.
You gotta think about what type of keyboard and mouse you even really want for real. If you gonna
That's
go,
what I'm saying, like 1,200 realistically.
I don't know how
PC
like
itself,
yeah.
What if I just want to use a controller though?
You can still find one to hook it up.
Oh, yeah,
you can still find like a dirt cheap like PC, but as long as you got a controller to properly hook it up or like can hook it up.
Xbox controllers hook up, no problem.
Them like the
PlayStation
staple
one, you gotta
form.
like download apps and shit.
And that's shitty. That shit ball.
Cause
Cause
I'm
never
not
work for
fucking
real.
with no bastard keyboard. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't got to. Most games support a controller.
Bro, I can't.
So I'm talking like boom, like I got another keyboard. I got a keyboard and I got a mouse, so I can give you that. So, but a monitor I don't, and I guess you can hook it up to your TV if you want to, but it's gonna be stretched out and look stupid. I'm not
It's gonna look weird.
It's gonna look stupid as fuck. If we're talking not the monitor, then we're talking like 800, like 850 for the PC, and that's cutting back on
Graphics and memory and storage and all of that.
No, my graphics card is decent.
Graphics card decent.
My graphics card is decent. So I went decent on my motherboard. Because you don't want that to give.
So she got a laptop. I couldn't just hop on that download thing.
You could.
That shit gonna be.
It would not. Yeah.
I couldn't even.
Your shit
was
is gonna
trying
crash
to
for sure.
But did it,
record my
did it
PlayStation.
fold the computer?
It
It's just the computer
everything.
kinda like-
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to do what you want to do. It's gonna crash. Even my shit is crashed with certain shit. Like,
It's basically a pointless endeavor.
It's crashed on you.
PC games get crazy. It's this game called Conqueror's Blade. I think you would really like. That's like your type of speed, bro. It's like not really Smite, but in a way,
It's a MOBA.
it's like Smite in a way, where like, but you pick a class, right? And it's like a castle defense type deal, right? So you're either evading or defending, and you destroy like the gates, and so you shoot catapults and all that. Like, but each person, so like each person in your team controls a mini army, and you can get different army niggas. So you get niggas with shields, you get spear niggas, you get bow and arrow niggas, you get like different type of niggas, and they different like ranks and shit too. So you got like gold, you know what I'm talking about, like gold, purple, all that, right? And you command them to do certain stances, which help you with certain shit. So like you get the shield niggas, the shield niggas got certain shield niggas got certain stances. So you got like the shields that's perfect for bow and arrows, and they do a stance where they all form like a perfect wall to defend you from bow and arrows type shit. Or you got like the shield niggas that like are big shields, and you can get them to form and like press
Pearl.
type shit.
Pearl.
Like you can
Go.
you can be fighting a
Touchdown.
nigga and commanding your army at the same time, bro. And it's so much. But like I said, each actual nigga playing the shit has their own arm. So you can imagine there's a lot of shit going on. So that's what was crashing.
You know what's crazy? You know what I figured? What?
Shit, but it's fun as shit. Like,
Hold on.
I was playing that with Chad. That game is fun as fuck. Like,
Either y'all ever
You
play
pull
like
up to the nigga,
Hey, Rich had been playing, bro. I be needing to
he
chop
play
it.
League. He play League.
League of Legends, all types of
Yeah, I know
shit.
he still play League.
Do he play StarCraft at all, bro?
He played that and
Bro,
you
and
know Tarkov.
Yeah.
Tarkov, he plays that.
Bro, I was sorry because he actually had downloaded the game I had bought that was AAA, and it was working fine on PC. And that was the whole thing. We was going
Which
into
game?
everything. It was Outriders.
Yeah, you got that.
It was Outriders, bro. Second mission.
That one ain't
You be
stick
fucking
for
with
me.
him on Apex.
He be on Apex?
Yeah, he does be on Apex.
Oh, fuck. Give me his number. Somebody send me
He
his
be on
number.
Apex. He be on like I said, Tarkov, and he be on League of Legends. Like his 3 main games. Tarkov kind of fun though.
Nah, Tarkov
True.
look lit.
You remember that nigga Jay's got a computer just to mod 2K?
Damn, bro, I'll be wanting to play League, but I don't got a computer for the shit.
Jace.
Bro, this nigga sent me a screenshot of all the badges, Hall of Fame. It's like, alright, you happy now? You spend money on a computer and 2K on the computer to get
It's
all
worth
Hall
it though. I
of
ain't
Fame
gonna lie. Going
badges.
PC is worth it until they find a medium. Because I promise, like, and also the beautiful part of it is it's not just Steam. You got shit like Activision, whatever Activision shit is. You got other like things that are like Steam where you can purchase games through. You got Steam, but Steam is the most like common where you're gonna get like the most AAA, but you're also gonna get
The most wide variety.
Niggas put
It's
their games
like
on there.
it's Steam
the source
is
of
like
hella
where you
games.
buy the games.
Like, it's hella games on Steam. If you really thoroughly look through, there's like really hella fucking games. Like,
It'll
obviously,
have,
the more
like,
popular ones got more reviews and shit like that. Reviews and shit, but there's hella options. And y'all didn't play PC back in the day. Back in the day, Steam was shit like Steam wasn't popular. There was websites. So you go to websites, and they probably had like 4 or 5 like actual solid games that they worked on, like type shit. Like you would go to IJJI and they had shit like guns, and they had shit like
Hey, what's the game you
Dungeon
can all hop
Fighters.
on,
They had,
man? What's the game you can all hop on, man?
shit like that don't exist right now, bro.
Real
You better
talk.
find some common
Which
ground.
goes back to drop hella games.
Yeah,
Then
you're
like
right.
once again it goes back to like shit, I've been playing this. And it's like, nigga, I haven't even seen that. And it's like, no, I've seen it. And it's like, I got it, but I haven't played it yet. And it's like, well, I'll copy it. And then it's like, well, I've been playing this. And then, you know what I mean? And neither of y'all heard of it. Like, that's just how it should be though.
2K take 5 people.
If we do get to that point, it's gonna be a minute. I don't think we gonna hit that like shift right
Nah, it's just
now.
not like that with consoles. It's really not like that on Steam. Like, I can refresh Steam every day and it'll probably be a new game.
And then you know something crazy, like, I don't know.
So we just limited and shit.
2K
Like, I
is
couldn't-
5 players.
And then you said I
You
killed
said
the
what?
place
2K is
twice,
fine.
and then I have to build my.
I play 2K. Like I ain't the best 2K player though.
As far as what?
I got 22
Like,
for
I
free.
have to
That's the one you
make
want, or you got
a
23. There's 23 ain't out right now,
I
ain't
don't
it?
know.
I think it's still on 22.
It does.
You got it on
It's
PC?
stronger.
Nah, the premium shit. They combine like the
So,
PS
if
now
we're
and they
going
like the PS
like
Plus. So
mine-
now like,
Oh, you got 2K21 or 22?
nah, it's 22 with Luke on the front, right? Yeah. I ain't got the PS5, but I got the PS4, but I can play
no,
it on
it
there.
It ain't cross platform.
That's still shitty. That's shitty right there. Like, why
Cause
would
they
it
make
be?
it, it's done because they make it 2 different games, and it don't make sense.
But it's at the end of the day, at its core though, like it's still
Hey, I got
2K22. You would think there's hella games that's still the same way they got cross play, like
But it's like it's
Overwatch.
a whole different, like if you see
he a
2K22 on P5 and
I hop
P4, it's like
online.
a different game.
Look completely different. It's just like work
Yeah,
completely
like
different.
it's a different builds and all that.
Man, that's butt though. For nigga on P4 and a nigga on P5 that both got 2K22 want to play, like, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be impossible. I play Big Center. I play Big Man. I'll be
But
out
you
there.
can play Call of Duty and shit like on P4 and P5.
I can't even think of dudes I actually like be like, yeah, bro, like let's join up on Call of Duty and let's play. Like that doesn't strike me anymore, bro. Apex maybe. Apex be the biggest thing. I don't either, but I give it a shot because
Call of Duty boring now.
yeah, it ain't hitting for me, bro. It's just basically a dead franchise. They just beating a dead horse. But you know, there gonna be people that be like, oh, I'm gonna have to grab my daily or yearly Call of Duty like those. It's like, okay, bro.
So you want to
If
start
anything, I
motherboard?
just
Because that's the very
download
basic. I mean, you can choose case.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that, or the
Okay.
furthest I go back, I'll probably take like Flow.
You
Flow
look
was
through.
pretty cool for
You
me.
look through whatever you like. So let's
It was
say
a
we
little
got reviews,
goofy
you
with
got
the
a bunch of-
abilities, but
So
I was
say
like,
you want
alright,
this
I kind of
expensive
fuck
ass case,
with
you
it.
would add it to your shit, right? So
I
just add
kind
it,
of fuck
right?
with it.
See, compatibility,
Damn,
whatever, right? Now
Marco's
scroll,
going.
look at your motherboard, you don't gotta choose it no more. So now you would go to,
I don't
okay,
even want
wanna
to wake the
see-
nigga up, bro.
You already you just chose your motherboard.
He gone.
I mean, you chose your, my bad, I'm sorry.
Case.
Case.
There's no way he's
So you
driving.
go, alright,
Or
I'm sorry.
if
I'm
not,
sorry.
he gonna wake up.
He gonna drive. You just gotta
So boom,
wake his ass
you
up.
chose your case, right? So now
Damn,
you
I
go to your
wanna get a
motherboard. The cool part about PC Part Maker is that since you picked your case, now when you go to your motherboards, it's only suggesting you motherboards that fit in your case. So now you can look. Now you can grab homeboy. Look, your shit compatibility is still green. Now you can go to your CPU. It's only going to suggest CPU. So was it not a game that got pushed back several times? We live in an era where games getting pushed back 6 times. It comes out and still fuck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
wasn't
What's
knowing
the
if it got
difference?
pushed back.
What's the difference? You know what's talking about Cyberpunk?
Nah.
But that could be used as an
For
example,
example, it
though.
got pushed back 1,000 times. It still came out shitty.
And honestly, there's no excuse for that, though. There's no.
His play
Did you-
was amazing. I can't.
It is great now.
But see,
But I'm saying,
that shouldn't have happened though.
arguments be living
Yeah.
here.
That shouldn't have happened.
That's my point.
The problem is
That's
that
my
shouldn't have
point.
happened. Like you shouldn't have this much time and you still couldn't find the balance to attract the
I'm looking at my bad. Go ahead.
like you couldn't find the perfect balance to attract